asking me what kind of maintenance there is to do on a camper, and I'm going to show you a few things that you need to know. So when you're stationary on a camper, you have your gray water tank and your black water tank. One holds the poop and the other holds the water. And then it goes into my septic. Hi, Molly. Right now I have the gray open, and if you can listen, water is running out, and I try to do this every single day. Most people keep it open when they're stationary. I prefer to keep it closed just because if any food particles or anything like that goes into my tank, it will fill up with water and then give it one push out. Hi, Sierra. Hi. And then my black tank here that holds the poop, that's this one. The poop and the pee, obviously, but I leave that closed all the time. I made the mistake when I first got the camper and left it open because I've never bought a camper before, and I didn't know that you have to leave them closed.
Never lived in a camper before, I had no idea.
I insulated my own pipes, rubber insulation, and then I'm gonna finish this up before it gets winter time. And then here, even though a rubber seal that protected it from water coming in, when it rained here, a sheet of insulation foam and fitted it to my wire, and then I duct taped it and used some silicone, so if I do decide to sell my camper, I can just peel this 100-gallon gas tank here, because I'm totally paranoid about gas. Every time they come out to fill this, I have them check it to make sure that. Some of you are asking me, why do I have a tarp? Do I have a leak? No, I do not have a. The people prior to me did some patchwork, and I have yet to climb up on the roof and rubber seal it again. So another thing that you want to check for every once in a while is any kind of mouse droppings or any kind of leaks. So this is underneath my sink, and the people who had this before put in a hot water heater, which is nice, but if you're looking to buy a camper, I would not recommend this. It's a fuse or something burned out on it, and they couldn't replace it, and instead the guy just put in all new plumbing and here. So I've got some mice traps set up back here that you can't see, but so what I do, I would say once a week, I just go in here and I pull everything kind of out so I can see, which now you make sure like there's no mice or you know, leaks or anything. And right here I pulled up all of the carpet because it was jammed in between the slide out and it was causing water to come in every time it rained, and I didn't notice it until there was this musty smell and I figured out where it was coming from, so I just went ahead and pulled everything up. finished painting, so I've got my primer on here. I haven't finished any of this up here yet. Still needs another coat, and I took off all the little fabric squares here, and I'm going to redo that. I have decided I'm going to take out this couch, which has storage underneath it. I'm going to take this out here and pull up all of the carpet, and then replace the couch with something more comfortable, and also just put a little kitchen and some chairs. That way it gives it more space and it feels more roomy. I have done everything myself, hung all the curtains myself. There's other videos that show. I haven't put on the handles yet because I'm gonna redo those. So in here is kind of right here, there's a switch back there, and you can pump water from your gray tank. Like if you didn't have a source to hook up your water, you could fill up your gray tanks and then pump the water from there. So basically, if your pipes freeze or anything, you can use your gray water tanks. From the insulation that I've done last winter, I've only had my pipes freeze one time, and that was just because I didn't have the insulation that I did now. Gas leak detector. When I first moved in and the gas was running, I was so freaked out. The old one kept on going off, and I didn't know that after like 5 years, I think it is, 5 or 6 years, they start to just go off randomly. It only has 30 amps hooked up. The same thing goes with the microwave. It pulls too much energy. So basically, anytime I want to have hot water, I'll have to turn off the air, run the hot water heater, and then once I think it's fine, like after an hour or so, I'll turn off the hot water heater. People to take a shower. It lasts for, I would probably say, over an hour if it's completely full. Your electricity and ampage, knowing exactly what I can run at the same time, is the key to making this all happen and go. When we first moved in, we
had no idea what we were doing.
Really scared and nervous. It was a big change. I left my 11-year relationship, and I was basically starting all over. So we would run the microwave with the hot water heater, and the air and everything would go out. I'd have to go out to my pole, pop the breaker. Finally, we figured everything out. You can't run the microwave with the hot water heater. Now, if my water heater was running off of gas, with the gas, then it wouldn't be a problem to run the microwave. But because I have that hot water heater tank in here and it runs off of electricity, that's the problem. You know, campers are really not made to live out of full time. You can, and it's fine, and it works, but you know, they're designed for camping, maybe for a few months, and that's basically it. I didn't have any other options. I wanted to purchase land, I knew that, and I wanted to live simple, and I knew that. So my next options were either to make a tiny house, which I tried doing and my county would not allow. So yeah, that's the option that we had with living out of a camper, and that's why we chose to. So here's a few of the bathroom. This is our bathroom. It's very small, but we do have a tub. I hung this up here to hold all of our shampoos and everything, and then we have another one right here. We try to keep things as simple as possible. And we don't throw any toilet paper down our toilet. I know that's probably gross, and that probably grosses people out, but it's just to save my tank. I don't have an outside spigot, and the last thing I want is my tank getting clogged up. Hi guys. So this is Sushi, and somebody dumped him in the woods. He was recently attacked by an animal. His back leg is completely open. Right now I don't have the funds to take him to the vet. He's not my cat, but he stays here. Which I would never try to sell you guys anything. Like what you're seeing, give it a thumbs up, share my videos. I also have my website posted, Metalsmith, and I design jewelry. So if I know a lot of people were emailing me through the Facebook Frugal site asking if they could send anything. It's actually more beneficial to my family and I if you purchase one of my items in jewelry, if you want to help out our homestead, or if you want to donate anything for our animals. We appreciate it, and we don't like to take free items. Well, I mean, we would, but I don't feel right doing that. So if you do want to support us, click on the link in my channel and it will take you directly to my Amazon shop where you can see some of my beautiful jewelry that I've designed. We appreciate your love and support, and it was very touching to the children and I to know that you guys are enjoying our videos and that you like how we live. So yeah, definitely no freebies, but if you do want to support our situation, our homestead, and feel like you'd like to help out, click on the link. It will take you to my shop, and we definitely benefit from any kind of sales or help through selling one of my items, and you also get something in return, a beautiful piece of jewelry. So yeah, I hope that you like this video, and thanks for watching, and tomorrow I will show you what I do back there for the lettuce. Peace. No to the compost. Why do you always do that? And then I have to clean it all up.